Hello guys, this is the MEPtutor and in today's video I'll be solving this problem. Suppose that f is a function such that f of n plus 1 is equal to f of n plus 3 times f of n minus 1 for all integers of n. We know that f of 4 is equal to 151 and f of 1 is equal to 1. The question is, what is f of minus 1 equal to? To find that, we're going to evaluate the function at different points, starting with f of 4. By definition, f of 4 will be equal to f of 3 plus 3 times f of 2. Okay, we can evaluate also at f of 3. That will be equal to f of 2 plus 3 times f of 1. We can evaluate it f of 2, that is equal to f of 1 plus 3 times f of 0. Okay. Doing these evaluations, we can replace values that we know from the problem. Okay. So f of 4 is equal to 151. So 151 is equal to f of 3 plus 3 times f of 2. Okay. Change the color to red. Here we know that f of 3, multiplication f of 3 is equal to f of 2 plus 3 times f of 1, but f of 1 is 1, so this is 3 times multiplying 1, so it's just 3. And we got the value of f of 3 in function of f of 2. So we can replace this f of 3 in this formula. And we get that 151 is equal to f of 3, which is f of 2 plus 3 plus 3 times f of 2. So we can find the value of f of 2, which is 148 is equal to 4 times f of 2. And we can divide this all by 2 and get that 74 is equal to 2 times f of 2. And we get, if we divide this again by 2, we get that f of 2 is equal to 37. Okay, we got this value. Now we can replace this value on this other equation. We got f of 2, we got f of 1, so let's replace everything. F of 2 is 37, and that is equal to f of 1, which is 1, plus 3 times f of 0. That will mean that 36 is equal to 3 times f of 0. That will mean that f of 0 is equal to 12. All right, so we have these two values. Now what we can do, let's evaluate at the main function at the point of f of 1. F of 1 will be equal to f of 0, okay, plus 3 times f of minus 1, which is the one we are looking for. This is not a vector, this is the one we're looking for. So we have all the values. We know that f of 1 is 1, and that is equal to f of 0, which is 12 plus 3 times f of minus 1. So now we just clear the variable f of minus 1, and we get that f of minus 1 is equal to minus 11 divided by 3. And that is the solution of our problem.